course, we had a battery issue with the camera. What in the world did I get all over my hand? Anyway, we had a battery trouble with part 2, so we're gonna make this one quick because we still have a lot, and I mean a lot, to talk about. Let's see here. Where was I at? So we were games. We were at the Lakers at the Jazz, 9 p.m. That's the doubleheader on ESPN. Right after the Indiana Pacers faced the New York Knicks. Let's see. Of course, we're live here at wait, what's this place called? Oh, Applebee's. I blanked on the name. Today, I tried to get her how she became an Oilers fan. Mom? Mom? We need to make a video on how you became. Because you have what, like, at least 14 Oilers jerseys. So we have Charlottetown at Portland, Charlotte at Portland at 9 p.m. We have the Chicago Bulls. Our last game of the night, we have the Chicago Bulls at the Golden State Warriors. I've been having some interruptions. Here are the top 8 in the West in the NBA. We have Denver, Golden State. Surprisingly, Denver is finally first. I mean, I don't like the name that the Denver Nuggets chose. Because, Denver Nuggets. Like, you could have named it. Well, you couldn't have named it the Avalanche because you have the Colorado Avalanche in the NHL. Let's see, what else? You could have named them the Mountains. You could have named them. You couldn't have called them the Broncos because. Oh, you could have called them the Polar Bears. You can't call them the Rockies because there's already the Colorado Rockies in the MLB. So yeah. We have Golden State at second spot. We have a 3 seed Oklahoma City, 4th seed Portland, 5th seed the Clippers. But that logo, scrap that. We have the San Antonio Spurs, the Houston Rockets, and the Los Angeles Lakers at 6th, 7th, and 8th seed. In the hunt for at least the possible eighth spot, we have the Utah Jazz, the Sacramento Kings, which I think that could happen. I mean, it looks like they've been doing very. I haven't really been paying attention to basketball as much as I should. Minnesota Timberwolves, the New Orleans Pelicans, the Memphis Grizzlies. I feel like I'm dragging something on the floor. I mean, it's just my headset cord. We have the Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns. Oh, that's what's it. His phone's blinking down there. My dad has a phone where... Excuse me. I'm watching the Minnesota Notre Dame game. Right now, Minnesota's leading 4-1 with a minute 49 to go in the third. Notre Dame's on a power play. And right now, right behind me is the game of the year, basically. The Rams at the Chiefs. So, yeah. Top 8 in the East, we have Milwaukee, Toronto, Indiana, Philadelphia, Boston, Miami, Brooklyn, Charlotte. I'm surprised that the Brooklyn Nets and the Charlotte Hornets are in the 7th and 8th spot. Let's see. We have Detroit, Orlando, Washington, Atlanta, Chicago, the Knicks, Cleveland Indians are in last place in the East. What is wrong with Cleveland? Last time I checked, they had a record of like 8-34. Cleveland, you're never this bad, but you are this year without LeBron. Yeah. Yeah, so, excuse me, Cleveland, you're in a bad position right now. That's all I gotta say. I was gonna talk about some college basketball and all that, but since our food's here, might as well just skip it and go on to some leaders. Oh, NFL schedule. We are going to do Ronnie's NFL show sometime tonight, probably at around 11 p.m. or something. Indianapolis at Kansas City, Dallas at LA, the Rams on Saturday, Sunday. We have the Chargers at New England, Philadelphia at New Orleans. So that will be. So we're going to continue with part 2 of our playoff themed special of Ronnie's NFL show. So we're going to take a look at some leaders now. Let's use leading goals and then in the NHL. I will name the top 3. Alex Ovechkin with 32, and John Tavares and Jeff Skinner tied with 29 in the second place position. Excuse me. Top 3 in assists, Nikita Kucherov with 51, and Mikko Rantanen and Blake Wheeler are tied for the second spot again with 48. Nikita Kucherov with 72 points, Mikko Rantanen with 68, Johnny Gaudreau with 66. You know, it's basically the top 3 every week in goals and assists. That seems to never ever change. It's always either it's now 5-1 with 11.0 seconds left, and it looks like the Minnesota Golden Gophers are going to win this game 5-1 against Notre Dame. Nice empty net shot. Plus minus, Mike Giordano with 31, Michael Kempney with plus 28, and a plus 28 goes to Brian Dumoulin. Goaltending leaders, Jack Campbell. He's first in the goals against average with 2.21, Robin Leonard 2.22, and Curtis McElhinney with 2.25. So a lot of 2s in there. Top 3 in save percentage, Jack Campbell, .930, Robin Leonard, .926, Andre Vasilevsky, 9.925. Shoutouts Marc-Andre Fleury with 6, and Pekka Rinne and Yaroslav Halak are tied with the second place position with 3. Wins, Marc-Andre Fleury with 25. Let's see, where are my notes at? Okay, I see. And Frederick Anderson and Martin Jones are tied with the second place position with 20. So that will do it for this week here on the Weekly Show 11. We'll see you guys all for Ronnie's Hockey Show tonight. Good night, everyone.